Welcome back to Daytime Live. So, this video has been trending regarding Black beauty standards, and we thought we would have a little chat about it. So joining us is Patrique Goodall, entrepreneur and owner of Liquor Tea. See her there, yes. And we also have Latoya West-Blackwood, a publishing consultant. Welcome, ladies. I know you're super excited to jump in, but before we're going at the team, let's just take a look at a part of the video.
So I've been seeing this conversation about the UK having a standardized black girl look. This is referring to the frontals, lashes, and aesthetic that we present. As a black woman who's actually very particular about how I self-present, I think to some extent it can be damaging. And why do I say this? Frontals, nails, lashes are not inherently bad or good. You can choose to wear them. However, where the problem lies is the standardizing of this look. And let's not argue that it hasn't been standardized, because we know it has. It's actually very pressuring, especially for younger girls who cannot.
So this young lady, she's obviously from the UK, and she was referring to beauty standards perhaps over there. Do you think that beauty standards have changed for Black women in Jamaica?
Yeah, I mean, beauty standards seem to be always evolving, but there seems to be a constant that I think we have to be honest about, which is that somehow there isn't still a lot of room for Black women to just be themselves, whatever that looks like on any given day. So it's fine to wear the frontals, if that's what it's called. Yeah. And your lashes and do up your nails and whatever, but I kind of feel like we have to have a balance in the representation where young girls don't just look on somebody's IG page where they're probably presenting something that is connected to something other than who they are in their own space, or you go into the supermarket or whatever. I feel like there is something there in terms of how social media is interacting with that, what's acceptable, you know, for young people.
I have thoughts. What about you, Patrique?
She raised a very important point about self-presenting. I think that there is no one set standard as it relates to how a Black woman should look. Again, throughout history, women have, I mean, what has been the standard has always changed. I think that at every sort of oppressive annex, there's a different look for a Black woman. In the 60s, during the civil rights movement in the US, a Black woman had her afro, and you know, as women moved into the corporate world, you know, her look changed to sort of mimic more Eurocentric standards. Now, as men wanted light-skinned women, or that one was seemed more desirable with the long straight hair, you know, then that sort of shifted. And now, you know, you find this thing where you're a bad bee and you look a particular way with your frontals and your lashes. And I think that it's very important that we make sure that our young girls nowadays know that there is no set standard of what it means to be beautiful. If you want to wear your hair short and colored, if you want to wear your hair natural, if you want to wear your hair straight, again, there's not one box that you can ever fit a Black woman into. Yeah. And I think that's very important.
I love that. I have so much to say, but I really want to keep it on. Listen,
I want to touch on the industry part.
Yeah.
Okay, the industry part.
You have a figure which is, I mean, in the billions in terms of what the beauty industry is worth.
Let me just stick a pin because I'm jumping right on that. So Black consumers spend 6.6 billion on beauty products in 2021. 11% of the total 6 billion of the beauty industry. So I know this is of the 60 billion, sorry. So I know you want to say something about this. Do you think the industry has a lot to do with this particular narrative?
I think it does. Like on the back end, I don't know how many people know, but you know, since it has become somewhat cool to wear your hair natural, it now costs more to be natural than
it does.
because a lot of the companies that were producing relaxers and stuff and other makeup, certain type of makeup, they have now undergone a total rebrand that we are unaware of as Black consumers. And so companies that you think you're boycotting or you're saying or you want to support Black entrepreneurship it's going back to the same place.
I
So
agree with you. I
a
was
lot of the
surprised.
so-called natural brands are actually coming from the same sources.
Yeah.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that
Pride.
we buy that we think we're supporting the black industry. When I saw who owns them, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to show nobody right now, but let's just say.
Yeah, I didn't
What
call
do you
any
think,
names.
Patrique?
I think that they understand that with black women, we sort of take more care in terms of how we look. We are very proud set of people, and not to say anything about our other counterparts, but black women, we take pride in our hair. Our hair is our crown, our glory. And whether you're a naturalista or whether you have your frontals or whatever, we try to always shift our look. You know, you can see you looking natural one day and you looking long hair one day, and that all comes as part of the black girl, the black girl magic,
as we say.
right? And I
Yeah.
think that they have intentionally done that because they know how black women are.
I agree.
I
with
think
you.
there's
I
another
agree with
side
you.
to it, though. I think of course, we take pride in our appearance, but I also think that there is a pressure, especially how women have to show up in a corporate space or girls in schools.
Yes.
In predominantly black countries, we're still having arguments about how if they have their hair creamed and it dropping out and having alopecia, it's not a problem. But if they have their natural hair, how they choose to comb it is still an issue.
Yeah.
And you know, there's so many things: makeup, nails, all the different things that.
I agree
build
with you
into
100%. I do think that we are being penalized for being black. It's
course.
like we're pushing against something, and they're like, well, if you're going to push against it, you're going to have to pay for it.
Of course.
So I 100% agree with that. Question: How can we change our young women's perception of what beautiful is?
Start with yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a mother to twin girls, and I have other girls that I work with. Today is the International Day of the Girl, by the way. So big up girls everywhere.
Yeah.
But I start with myself, and I am honest with them. This is my third time cutting my locks and having my hair like this, and I let them know that if I choose to cut off that long hair and wear my hair like this, it's okay. If you choose to not wear makeup, if you're going out, it's fine. If you choose to, that's fine too. I also believe in girls being girls and women being women. So my daughters won't wear any nails or anything like that because it's just,
Yeah, what about you?
I mean, I'm not a mommy, but I went to an all-girls school, and I understand the pressure, and I understand the importance of ensuring that you know that you are who you are, you know, the importance of confidence. I got my first relaxer when I was 12, and it was because I felt as though I was no longer a baby, so I had to have my hair a particular way. So it comes down to how you talk to you girls, how you enforce certain types of values. And as Latoya said, I think girls should be girls and women should be women.
I think it also comes down sometimes to how you feel about yourself, because a lot of us are out there under certain pressure. I know for me, being a dark-skinned woman, like, even on this platform, it comes with its own, you're not as pretty as, the pretty one and the big hair one, or the whatever. Those
or
are
the broad
comments
nose
that
and the thick lips.
you always have to kind of push against.
Or you're the strong, angry woman.
Yeah, so you have to hold on
Yeah.
to your, you know, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Like, it's such an important conversation that I really hope that we can continue. We have about 10 seconds. Social media, quickly.
At Patrique Goodall or at Little T.
Excellent.
At Garvey Girl.
At Garvey Girl, just like that. Thank you guys so much. It was a riveting conversation. I love it. I want to carry on later. And that's it. Daytime Now will be right back. And Craigie T, they are talking about Mental Health Week. Stick and stay. It's getting spicy. Soon come.